All right, welcome everyone to another episode of Modern Wong Chat, where I talk with my friends, talk with my guests about almost anything. And right now, I think it's perfect for quarantine because I have nowhere to go and I'm kind of bored out of my mind. So hopefully, this is entertaining for you, for me, and for everyone else that's watching or listening. You can watch this live on Twitch, and you can also watch this on YouTube or listen to it on different podcast platform. Tonight, I have BreeBunn on the show. She's very lovely. She has a nice smile. And I don't know, she is just all around a very cool human being. So you know what? I'm going to let her tell you guys about herself. So welcome on, Bree.
Hi.
Hello.
My cat's also making the intro in the background.
I know you're like, as I was doing the intro, I can hear it through my headphones. Like,
oh my gosh, yeah.
Cat
She's
meowing.
A super vocal cat. Yeah.
That's what I want. I want my housemate, because I live with some housemates and they have cats.
Yeah.
And I keep trying to talk to them, but they don't talk back.
Oh yeah, some cats are like totally silent, but not her. She's like so talkative. It's great, and it's also like annoying sometimes. Right.
I'm pretty sure there's in human history, I feel like there's more people who have meow at cat than cat actually meow at human.
Yes.
Because we always try to like
she wants to be part of the show, apparently.
Hi, cat.
Yeah, no, for real. She I had a cat growing up that was like never vocal, like didn't talk at all. She's like
does she try to wake you up too? Like,
oh my god, yes. She literally will get like up in my face like every morning. Oh my gosh, yeah. She's very clingy.
It's time for food.
Yeah,
it's breakfast
pretty
time.
much. If I like try to hide my face under a pillow too, because I'm like, no, I want to sleep more. She'll like dig under the pillow and like start pawing my face from under the pillow.
I know what you are.
Yeah. I'm like, no, I'm back here.
That's how long have you had that cat?
Oh man, she's like 8 months old now. So
oh really?
Yeah, she's still pretty young. Got her a while ago now, but yeah, just a baby still.
So I travel a lot. So that's why I can't have a dog.
Yeah.
Or I don't really have pets in general too, but we do have my housemate do have cats. So it's great. It's like I get to play with them when I need to.
And you don't have to empty the litter box, right?
Not at all. Oh my god.
That's the way to do it. You just get a roommate that has an animal. Yeah.
It's perfect,
Yeah.
But yeah. No, yeah, I see him like have to empty the litter box all the time. I'm just like, here. Oh, good day, sir.
Yep. You're like, bye.
Have fun.
I don't have to do that. Yeah.
No, because I used to before the times. I used to travel like every other week for conventions. The times.
Yes.
But now I'm kind of like stuck at home a little bit. So yeah, for all your grandmas out there, you're welcome. Trying to not kill them. So I know I was talking to my other housemate too. Like, I wonder if we have already gotten it.
Oh, I know.
Coronavirus. I won't be surprised if I have.
I feel like, so what's interesting is like the past 2 weeks or so, I randomly take my temperature and sometimes I have like a slight fever. So I'm just wondering if I'm like not almost like non-symptom showing and like carrying it or something, or it could just be allergies or a cold, like who knows, but it's hard to say. And like, they don't want to like test you unless you are like dying, like really, really, really like needing to go in. So kind of just like stuck. It's like
there's an article that came out. I think it was today. Is that China was hiding when they had it, and then we're on coastal city that's close to China, at least on this side. So California might have a herd immunity kind of situation. And it's possible for you guys as well too. I mean, you guys got hit hard. But
oh my gosh.
For California, also I travel so often.
Yeah, your immune system is probably stronger because of that. Yeah.
Oh, normally my immune system is amazing. Like I talk about this on stream all the time too. I literally can drink. I can drink from my friends' drinks, even though if they're sick. Like I would go to a con, and we drink a lot at conventions, right? And then
the heck?
I'll be like, oh, what you drinking? It's like, oh, just a Long Island. It's like, cool. And it's like, can I have some? It's like, yeah, sure. Oh, wait, hold on, Martin. I'm sick. I'm like, so?
Oh
okay.
My god.
Is that the only problem?
Lucky.
Not like, other than that, I have no problem. I can literally just drink whatever I want.
Oh my
not a problem.
gosh.
It's like kind of like Tomb Raiding with a power suit, you know? Like, oh,
Yeah.
arrow shooting, and she's like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
How about that?
Barely felt it. Yeah.
Huh, cool.
No, my immune system is the exact opposite. I get sick more than probably anyone I know. Yeah, I just have a crappy immune system. I have like all my life pretty much. So
I think the-
sucks.
I think the last time I was in your area, I was like, hey, let's hang out. And then you were like,
Oh
I
yeah,
am super
I was sick
sick.
last time you were here. That was bad. That was like over Christmas break. I literally my fever was like 102 or 103. It was like one of the highest fevers I've ever had. Oh
High
man.
scored.
Yeah. Woo! Yeah, but
I don't know,
that
because I was
bad.
like, you know what? Maybe she's avoiding me. No, it's cool.
No,
It's fine. It's cool. It's
no.
cool.
As introverted as I am, no, I was not. I was like, damn it, I'm like really, really sick, but I want to go. And then I was like, it would be so bad. Like I was like shaking. My boyfriend was taking care of me, and like it was bad. So
no, I don't want you to die. I mean,
no,
again,
yeah.
you won't get me sick at all. So that's
I know that's what you said. You were like, my immune system's fine. I was like, I'm probably gonna die if I go.
Yeah, it's like I don't want you to die, and
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
you're gonna have lots of angry fans coming after me.
Yeah.
Like there's many times that I was traveling with cosplayers, you know, to do photo shoots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then they're like always really thankful that I'm making sure they don't die.
Yeah.
But I'm like, if you die on my watch,
It's on you.
They're gonna come after me. Yeah, they're gonna want me to die.
Yeah.
So like, I am not gonna let that happen.
Yeah. You're gonna be extra careful.
Super extra careful.
Yes.
But yeah, so you mostly stream, right? You stay at home most of the time.
Yeah.
Is it easier to stream that you're? I mean, how often do you travel?
I used to travel a lot, and it's really like gotten down in the past year or two. But I used to go on like trips to visit LA, like I would say like once at least every 2 months or so, just to like see friends and everything, and like for like opportunities as well. But so yeah, I don't travel very often anymore, sadly, and especially not now, obviously. But
Yeah,
yeah,
but then
I
that's
got
good
pretty
because.
used to traveling though. Like,
But it's good because you get to do stream, and that's currently your
yes.
full-time job, right?
It is, yes. And I feel very fortunate that I have a job that's not largely affected by all of this. Since I was already working at home and everything, like my day-to-day life really hasn't changed that much because of it. So I feel very like fortunate for that.
Mine is completely flip. Like
I can't imagine. Like you travel all the time. All your like photo shoots are like location, right? You have to like go somewhere and like everything. I can't imagine. And you must feel just like locked in a cage a bit.
oh, that's so bad. Like like normally I'm supposed to travel every other week on average.
Oh my god. Okay,
That was
like way more than I even
That was my
thought.
projections for this year. Yeah.
Wow. Did you have to cancel any like big trips? Like,
yeah. Like there were a few trips that I thought's gonna happen, but then we just decided to like, well, I guess it's not. Like I was supposed to go with Jess to New Zealand. That was a plan.
New Zealand is amazing.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Not happening. There was like we were gonna do some shoot maybe in some ice castle. Nope, not going on. There's like a lot of things that was like either planning or might happen, but now it's like we don't even have to figure out how it's gonna work because it's not gonna work.
It's a no. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not happening. Yeah. But how long have you been streaming then?
Oh man, coming up on 3 years actually. So
good.
Yes, yeah, it's crazy to think that, but yeah, I started streaming 3 years ago, or around 3 years ago, like summer of 3 years ago ish. And before then, I had done like a lot of stuff on like Tumblr. Like I would post my art and my cosplay stuff, and I kind of like cultivated a community through that. And then streaming just kind of felt like the natural next step because I love video games. I would oftentimes like type out my experiences that I had with video games. So it's like just a different format of doing that, really. Just video versus like typing it. So
I feel like it's hard because like I'd say I'm an extrovert, so it's a little bit different, you know. Like when I like streaming and doing YouTube videos is actually very tiring for me.
Yeah, it's like it's draining. It's draining in ways that I think a lot of people who don't have experience doing it don't realize. I think it's easy to look at someone talking on a video or on a stream and be like, oh, this is like the easiest job in the world, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I get tired of my own voice constantly. I'm like, when I first started streaming, literally like after a stream, I would lay on my bed for like an hour looking at the ceiling in silence because I was just like, oh my God, there's no more talking. I don't have to like keep conversation going. I could just like zone out. Like,
There were times that I would play games and then I would like on stream, and then I'll be ending my stream and then I'm like, I need a break. I'm gonna play some video games.
Yeah. Do you have like online and offline games? Like games that you stream versus games that you enjoy?
I'm a fake nerd, so I don't really play that much games in general. So it's like kind of the same. Yeah, I know. It's great though because I'm a guy, so no one ever questioned me.
Oh yeah.
It's so stupid though. It should not be the case.
That is pretty dumb. But
so hopefully we're getting closer to not have that situation where people are like, oh, you're a guy, therefore you play games, or you're girls, you don't play games.
Right.
Like I was playing Valorant, the new Riot games.
Yeah.
Man, I'm so bad at it.
Oh, I'm
so
gonna be
bad.
so bad. When I finally get my drop from watching Summit for 24 hours. I'm gonna be bad at it. But
do you have it? Do you have it just leave it on like a different screen or something, so then you're always watching it?
I've had it up like so much. My boyfriend got a key today. I'm so jealous. Like almost everyone around me has gotten a key, and I'm like that meme of Eric Andre being like, "Let me in."
Let me in. Yeah.
I'm like, please. Even though I suck, I really want to play. So.
I know. No. It's actually pretty good. Not bad. But of course, there's lots they have to improve. There's some little bugs here and there. But other than that, so far so good. So
that's good.
Got to play around with it a little bit. I'm not sure if Shroud actually used Shroud. I have to ask Hannah about this, but like because I match up with him and one of his friends, I think.
Oh, I bet he did.
And then I was like, I was talking to my Riot friends too, and it's like, hey, is that Shroud? I said that they think it is. And also, as he mentioned, he has played him before too internally because that was his job as well.
Yeah.
And you don't really play against Shroud; you just die a lot. They're dying. That's pretty much how the game was for me. That one game, it was fun.
That sounds fun. That sounds like it's gonna be my experience in general, no matter who I'm playing against. So.
Oh, someone just show me this. I typed your name wrong on the show. It's that BreeBunn instead of BreeBunn. Good catch, lovely. Thank you. I'm gonna fix that right now. There we go.
Hey, good corn. Thank you.
Speaking of which, how did you get BreeBunn?
Oh, okay. So growing up, you know what? No one ever asks me this question. Like,
how? That is.
I don't know. I think they just assume that I like bunnies or whatever. But it's kind of close to the truth.
You have bunny ears behind you.
Yes, I got this bunny chair. It's good for the branding. Growing up, my family members called me. So my name is Brianna, but I go by Bree. So they called me Bree, and then my aunt always called me Bunny growing up. So she always referred to me as Bunny. And then, I don't know, like as I was just like choosing a username online, I was like, I think bunnies are like cute for branding and everything. And like I was literally called Bunny growing up. So I shortened it to Bun because it looks more like symmetrical, like the amount of letters on each side. And I liked that. So.
Until I add an extra N, then
I'll pretend I do not see it. Like
nope, did not happen. I need to change it one side. You know what? I'm gonna do that right now as well, guys. Therefore, it's a live show. It's
There you go. Yeah.
There we go.
I was here in the chat.
Yep. I'm gonna take out another N. Speaking of live show, do you know I actually have you in the background, just like your last?
I saw that.
Like I was like, should I? I mean, I sure realize it. Like, would it be weird to I say, like, hey, by the way?
As soon as you came on, I was like, okay, yeah.
So this like a setup I'm still playing with, right? I'm like, okay, I have a TV there. I'm not using it. Should I do something with it? Yesterday, I was letting it play on random, and then I was thinking about, I can play or the stream that we have live now, but then it'll be weird because like camera and camera and camera.
Yeah, it's like double.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, it's very small, but still. But then I was like, you know what? If there's someone who Twitch or not Twitch, they stream or they YouTuber, I could just play whatever they have in the background.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah. Do you also do YouTube as well?
I don't. I really want to create like a compilation channel, like just with clips and stuff like that. my boyfriend Trevor, he's great at editing. I just need to
Put him to work
and commission him. Yeah. I'll like promise him baked goods or something in exchange for editing clips. But yeah, I would love to do that. You know, I actually almost I almost went with doing a YouTube channel instead of Twitch. I tried it out briefly, and I mean, I was editing on like my 2013 MacBook using iMovie. It was bad. It was really bad. And I was like self-taught, so I didn't really know how to edit. So the edits were all crappy and stuff. And I just did like basically like talking kind of videos where it's like, let's talk about like mental health, you know, and like stuff like that. I have since archived every video on that channel because I was like, this is so embarrassing. I want to pretend this never happened.
It's
like,
so time consuming too.
It's like, so time consuming. I really enjoyed it, but oh my God, it would take like, I mean, for me, because I was teaching myself as I went, it would take hours to edit like a 30-minute video.
Oh
like,
yeah.
I was like, this isn't worth it. Like, no one's paying me to do this. Like, it was just a hobby, but like, oh my God.
I am new to YouTube, and that takes forever. Like, I have to write the script and then do the recording. God, and then, like, some of my videos are not extremely technical. It's still a little bit technical, right? Because I talk about, like, camera stuff or, like, equipment or, like, something that's like, I don't want to get it wrong.
Yeah.
It's not like funny videos. Like, some of them are funny, but some of them, like, I'm talking about, like, very serious topic. You know,
like
we're talking about, like, technical or like even some of the topic I could be like maybe like pedophile photographer, you know, like we can't have those, you know, like those, but I can't like mess up the lines like, oh yeah, photography, great, pedophile, awesome, wait, hold on, no, wait, what?
Yeah, because if you slip up, well, that's the thing, that's the difference, like, right, with YouTube and live streaming is like you can edit out stuff. I mean, it's so like, we're humans, right? We make speech errors all the time. You can't live edit those out when you're live streaming.
But it's good and bad because like when you're doing live, I could be like, oh wait, hold on, I meant this. You know, you can kind of like
you can
catch yourself.
You have your tone, and obviously people like see what you were trying to say. Yeah.
But it's so strange if you do this on YouTube, where it's like, wait, this guy just messed up his line. Does he know what he's saying? Like, he should not have messed that up, you know? So it takes me like an hour to 2 to record a 5-minute videos on top of writing the script. But now I have like a team to help me do editing, so I just like chuck it to them because really I don't want to hear my own voice. So I'm like, please handle it. It's actually not bad. It's like $500 a month, so it's actually not bad. They edit as many videos as possible, so I like put them to work, go crazy, you know. So, you know, don't worry. Maybe I'll get a girlfriend or a boyfriend. I don't know. It's just like, hey, you want some baked good? You want some bread? Like, how about here's some video? Here's a USB. So they're like eating a bun or eating something. Like, what's that? It's like, it's a USB. Oh, there you go. You found it.
Like a ring or something like that. It's like a USB. Okay, now edit my videos.
Like a champagne, you drink it. It's like, oh, is this a ring? No, it's a USB.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
I guess. Well, time to get to work.
Yeah, exactly.
Say, I need this deal by tomorrow. So my clients want this. So
TikTok.
Yeah. But you said you've been streaming for 3 years. You know, and earlier actually before stream, we were talking, and you said your dad actually pushed you getting into streaming, right?
Yes.
How did that happen?
Well, basically, so growing up, I'm an only child. I don't have any siblings, and I've always been really close with my parents. Really?
Yeah.
Nice. I feel like I barely ever meet only children. Kind of like rare. Yeah.
Do you want a sister, brother, older, younger?
I did badly growing up, and like sometimes I still feel that way. But I'm really close with my cousins, so they're kind of like stand-in siblings in a way.
Good. But, I mean, it's the same situation with the cats that we have. It's like you don't have to deal with the fight, and you have the the friends that really
all the benefits.
All the benefits. Exactly. I mean, I have like Chinese families, so like 13 cousins, 14 cousins, like lots of cousins.
Oh my God. Damn.
But only child. But I remember my mom asked me if I wanted to have a brother or sister, like a younger one, you know. I mean, of course, it's weird to ask me if I want an older one. But they asked me if I want a younger brother or sister, and I was like, nah.
My parents asked me that when I was little too. And apparently, like, for a while I'd been saying I want one, and then they were like, oh, like really, like we're thinking about it. And I was like, no,
Yeah,
I want to be the princess.
Except only one, exactly. And I already traveled a lot since I was a kid. Like I traveled since I was 3 years old.
Same.
So
That's
I was like,
weird.
if I start traveling, if you have an brother, we might cut down on travel and I have to share all my stuff. I was a kid, so I'm like,
the big
F that. No, I'm not gonna let that happen. I want all the love and all the toys,
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
But
So it's just, have cousins, but I really like taking care of people. So kind of like, I guess.
Yeah. You can do that with your friends.
Substitute, exactly. So,
Yeah.
Sorry. Anyway,
No,
yes.
you're fine. Yeah. So growing up close to my parents, my dad was super into games. Like he would always get like the newest console that came out. He's like a big kid, basically. Still to this day is. And so growing up, we always had that in common, and we would play games together. Like we played through Halo, like couch co-op and everything. And so we've always bonded over games. And live streaming was already becoming like very prevalent. It's like very, like a tangible source of income, like you can do for a living and everything, which is super cool. And I had already built this community online through like Tumblr and Instagram and stuff. And so, I poked at the idea a little bit and told my dad about it. And he's like, I said, go for it. He's like, I wasn't really enjoying the job I had at the time. I was a graphic artist for a board game company. But it just started to feel kind of like monotonous, like office life and stuff like that.
How come it's board game? Should be more lively? Like what did you have to do?
Well, it's basically, so I would do a lot of like card editing and stuff like that. So normally that's what I would be doing. But what happened was we had a huge Kickstarter. And so all of us were working on packing boxes literally every single day. And I felt like I was going crazy. I loved that job so much, and I loved the people I worked with, but oh my god, I go stir crazy so easily doing repetitive tasks. So yeah, my dad knew I was like feeling kind of stir crazy. He's like, just try streaming part-time, see how it does, and if you like can get to a point, just quit your job. And I did, like within like a few months of starting streaming. Like my community is so awesome. They've been with me since I was like 17 years old, and I'm 28 now. So yeah, it was really awesome. I immediately had that support there. And so I was very lucky, like kind of situation that you don't often hear about with streaming. I get people come into my chat sometimes to ask like, hey, how do I start streaming? I don't have a great answer because I was very fortunate. Like I had this community that I had built already. So that's like the hardest question for me to answer is like, I don't have a lot of great advice on like, how do you get started streaming? Because it's almost like I was working on it since I was 17 by like building this community.
And I think that's for a lot of us too, like because I have most of the people I bring on the show are friends, and we're all content creators. Majority of us. And the thing is that most of us did not choose this life. It's not really weird. We didn't choose this life. This life chose us.
It's like superheroes in a movie.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, and here's the thing too. Like as you said, a lot of things that we were doing at the very first. It wasn't really a job too. Like nobody, like it is. Yeah, exactly. Like for example, me, I got into cosplay randomly, and I always been doing photography, but then I randomly got into cosplay after I got into photography, and next thing you know, that's like one of my main things. After, like
oh my god,
out of nowhere.
Cool.
Yeah, it's just strange. And then I went to first conventions, and then kids conventions. Never once, because I never stopped after that.
Oh, they're so addictive, especially like, cosplaying at conventions.
Oh yeah,
it's like so much fun. It's so much
I've
fun.
been going for over a decade now. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like one of the favorite ones that I've been telling people who are like you understand, but you're not in the cosplay scene, so you understand, but you haven't been to it. Colossal Con. I mean, my friends and I haven't gone anymore, but yes.
I've heard Colossal Con. The only ones I've done is like Sakura Con, Anime Expo.
Yeah, I mean, Sakura Con is close to you. Oh, yeah.
Yes, Sakura Con's really close.
I just got an email from, actually, before I forget, Colossal Con is a water park conventions, for those of you who don't know.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. That's when all the cute photos come out in like suit cosplay. Yeah.
And it's so cool. And people can be extra creative because then they're making cosplay that based on like a character, but a swimsuit version of it.
Right. So
it's awesome.
To, interpret that into like a swim version. That's cute. And,
like some of them really funny too. Like I have seen like a whole group of people who done X-Men, but like swimsuit version of it.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Awesome. Like so they have a floaty with them and everything.
Oh
it was great.
That's very cool.
But yeah, I just got an email from Anime Expo. They're like, I feel like they trying to postpone this whole canceling situation, so they don't want to cancel it. But I just got an email from them saying, "Oh yeah, we are delaying the cancellation for hotel, so you can cancel your hotel later if you still want to, because we're definitely gonna have a show." I'm like, we'll see. We'll see. You know,
we'll see.
April. You know, it's still. I mean, there's a chance, but it sounds like if it's not completely gone by then, that sounds still pretty dangerous.
Yeah, I think honestly, and I'm not trying to be pessimistic, just realistic.
Yeah.
I think honestly, in the next like 6 to 12 months, I think things are going to be very quiet.
Yeah.
As far as like big events, because even, I mean, if you think about it, like even if they start letting people go back to work, big events are always going to be a risk until they get a cure or like a vaccine, right? Like,
yeah. So
yeah.
Like, I mean, at that point, I feel like it's just like chickenpox, where you have everyone has to get it, and then so then we'll be good.
Yeah.
But it's gonna take a while. So
yeah, definitely. But like, I would love to do Colossal Con someday. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, we had like a villa and everything, so it's
actually. Oh my god, that's so cool! It's like vacation at that point.
Oh, definitely. That's like one of the conventions where I don't feel like I'm working at all.
Oh, that's amazing. That's the best.
Like the cosplay life is, I miss it. Like I kind of miss how it was in the beginning. We still have that a little bit at some conventions, but it becomes such a job thing for us, so it's kind of doesn't feel like it. But I remember, like, you know, during daytime, that's, you know, we'll go around, we'll take photos. The sun goes down, we go all get food, and then we just get really drunk.
That's so fun. That's so
fun. And sometimes you'll see like people still in costume getting drunk, so that's kind of funny too.
Yeah, that's very entertaining.
So you'd be like, there's like, oh, that's a very drunk Sailor Moon trying to transform. Okay, all right. Oh wait, that's not a magic. That's not like her wand. It's a shot. It's a flask. Cool. All right.
Yep.
We got very creative with flask. I had one of those camera lens flask. Have you seen those before?
Oh no, that sounds cool.
Yeah, so it looks exactly like a lens, but then I can open it and then it's empty. It's actually like they stay warm and stay cold, like those thermal one. Yeah. So yeah, I brought so much drinks into convention events before. Because like some of them don't allow you to have liquid at all, which is like dumb.
That's insane.
Even water.
Like, people will pass out if you don't even allow liquid. But
Yep. So, but yeah, I always have that lens. I'm not sure I still have that lens, but like I always bring it to conventions. It's fun because I'll be like, oh, this is a good shot. Oh, the bouquet is so nice. Look at that blur. Nice shot. Sorry, what? Oh, you want a shot? Oh, sorry, you meant like this. Okay, so yeah, no, that's someone's already in chat making fun of me that I drink. No way, Martin drinks? No, really? I get the Asian glow.
Oh, do you?
Are you partial Asian actually?
No, people always think that though.
I feel like people always think that too about you. Yeah,
definitely. I've gotten I feel like I get Korean the most. People think I'm part Korean or something. I think it depends what's popular. Anyways. Yeah.
So I think if it depends what's popular, that like right now people know K-pop.
Yeah.
Oh,
so they're
Korean.
like, that's the one I know. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm primarily Irish. And
can you drink a lot?
I used to be able to. So I don't drink as much anymore, but oh my God, like in my drinking prime, yes, I could usually outdrink most people. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it was fun. I had a wild childhood phase, basically. It was very fun. Yeah.
No, like when I drink anything, I drink like half a can of beer, red. Yeah. Like completely red.
From drinking, but yeah.
I mean, it's good. Like people stop forcing me to drink.
Yeah, they realize like, oh, you're actually like feeling it.
They're like, oh, you're so drunk. Like, yes. I'm so drunk. Oh no.
Totally.
Oh no. Woe is me. I think I'm gonna drink some tonight. So, I mean, that's what happened.
Quarantine makes me want to, just because it's like I'm bored, and also it's like fun. It's fun to drink on stream too. Like just have like a drink while you're like doing games or stuff like that. I've
been having alcohol nonstop. Well, not drinking nonstop, but at least having alcohol nonstop because I keep trying to go out to buy toilet paper.
Yeah.
And every time I do, they don't have toilet paper. I end up buying alcohol. Because I'm at the store, it's like, oh look, another 6-pack. Oh, a 24. Oh, it's on sale. Okay. I bought so much alcohol. There's like at least 7 types of soft alcohol, like beer and stuff like that. And 20 other bottles of hard alcohol in my house right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
We saw a woman in the elevator of our building, and she literally had like 50 bottles of wine in like a cart that she was like taking to her apartment. I was like, that's a mood right there. Like, oh my God. Yeah, it's the quarantine mood, I feel like.
That is great. One time, again, it's another convention drinking story. One time, one of my someone that one of my fans, he loves my photos and he appreciate what I do. It's like, great, cool. He's like, hey, can I buy you a drink? Like, you know what, if it happens, if we're at a con, at a bar, sure, whatever. And then it's like, what do you drink? Well, I don't know, vodka, whatever. Like, it doesn't matter. I thought it's not gonna happen. It's like, it's a nice thing to say, like, thank you so much, I appreciate it.
Right.
But then I was at a convention, and then I ended up didn't go to a bar or anything, but I did end up going into an elevator back to my room. But on the way in the elevator, I was talking to my friend or something, and then someone behind me go like, Martin? I'm like, yes. And they're like, here you go. He just took a bottle of like, whole new bottle of like Grey Goose and gave it to me.
Oh my God.
This guy been carrying around the whole
Waiting
time.
To see you again.
Waiting to find me, and then he got me a bottle. I was like, what?
Wow.
You just carried this whole day with you? I'm like, what?
Oh.
So, yeah.
Damn, that's dedication.
That was amazing. So that's a good story to share, and I always enjoy that. So, but yeah, last time I saw you at a convention, we were drinking too. So
yes, yep, that was Discord after party.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
that was a weird party. No, it was fun. It was really fun. I just had some weird moments, but it was really fun. It's great. Like, I still have the like, because like I have a bunch of Discord stuff as well. So one of the days I was like wearing completely Discord stuff on me, like with the plushie and everything. Yeah. So no, they do good work. I mean, we're actually running on Discord right now too, doing this stream. So yeah, so good stuff. Streaming. What are you streaming currently? Animal Crossing. Actually, I could just do this.
Yes. And yeah. What am I streaming?
That's just chatting.
Yeah. Animal Crossing has been my major one, but I actually Square Enix hit me up with a copy of Final Fantasy VII early, so I'm gonna be able to stream that tomorrow.
Yes.
Super excited about that. I've actually never played through Final Fantasy VII, so I'm excited for the remake.
Have you tried it at all?
No, not yet. I actually got to play a demo of it at PAX though, and it was phenomenal. It was so good. So I'm super excited for that. And then I've been playing a little bit of Half-Life Alyx on the side. VR is hard for me. I get very like nauseous pretty easily from VR, but it's such a cool game. So my boyfriend and I have been like taking turns trying to play it on stream. So
I play Final Fantasy at PAX as well to try it out. But see, I never got into Final Fantasy. Anyway, but it's just so it's kind of strange to me. I didn't know what it was about, so the whole thing was like, I'm just killing this giant machine that can destroy me, but I guess I can keep fighting it and not die, even though it could definitely kill me. But like, cool, I am Cloud. I'm just slashing this like giant scorpion looking thing, and like, cool.
That's pretty much it. That's all there is to the game.
But I've shot so many different Final Fantasy cosplay.
Oh
the years.
The cosplay is so cool that you can do because the character designs are super awesome.
Really, I mean, it's great too because you get some very intricate ones, some crazy ones, especially these summons. But then you can also go with Tifa, which is one of the easiest intro cosplay can get into. Just buy white shirts, buy some what's it called, suspender. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Suspender
easy
straps.
Yeah. So, but I'm looking forward to the new cosplay for the new Riot game too. The Valorant.
Yeah.
They look pretty cool. So once you get it, look into it.
I know. I need to. Please summit. Give me a try. I've tried like multiple different streams too. I tried like Pokemon and like I've had no luck.
Is it the more you open, the better your chance? How does it work?
No, Twitch, like I think it tracks basically like your account on Twitch and it just sees that you're watching it, period. Like it doesn't matter how many you have open. So I wish it was like open more. I would open like 1,000 tabs.
All the tabs.
Please. Yeah.
I think it's good that it's random. So at least it's not like on the people who already have it.
Yeah, definitely.
Because that'd be such a pressure,
Yes, that definitely would be.
It's kind of like Gmail. For those of you who hasn't had Gmail when it first started, do you know Gmail when it first started?
Was it a different handle? Like,
So I'm not sure about that part, but what I remember is that when Google introduced Gmail,
Yeah.
once you have an account, you get 5 invites.
Oh.
So you can only invite 5 other people to have access. Then you're like, all right,
Oh my god.
who do I love?
Yeah.
So I have 6 kids, but John, you're not my favorite. We went through this.
Oh god.
you were in an accident that didn't want to happen, so you're not getting one.
Oh my god.
Or like make them fight for it.
MySpace, like top 8 or something.
Oh my god, MySpace top 8.
That was evil. That existing was evil, I feel like. That just pit people against each other, started so many fights. Like, oh my god.
Oh man. That yeah. I remember those days.
Oh yeah. How old are you, by the way? I feel
You'll never know.
Is it a secret?
Yeah, it's one of my trade secrets.
Is it? Okay.
It is. No, here's the thing. I explained this before too. Like people ask me like, why don't I tell age? Few reason. Because I do 2 different industry that are so extremely changes if I depend on my age.
Yeah.
In the cosplay world, it'd be very strange if I am a certain older age male taking picture of young girls cosplaying, and someone might get the wrong idea, even though it shouldn't matter. Right. And then the other opposite is that I work in the gaming industry. So I do marketing, I do campaigns with companies and all that stuff. It'd be really strange if I'm very young and then you can tell they will dismiss you instantly.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah,
you can't win either way, right?
Yep. Like if let's say you go to a event and then you're like, hey, I want to have a meeting with your marketing director, and they're like, okay, cool, and then they talk to you, and then if you say anything, it's like, oh yeah, if they realize like, oh, you're only like what 20 or 22, it's like you're young, it's like, they will instantly like, oh, cool,
they'll just dismiss you.
Dismiss you. Yep. Yeah. It's like, yep, the directors of marketing is not here. It's like, he's right there. Nope, he's not. I'm seeing him right there. It's like, nope, he's really busy. He's literally standing there doing absolutely nothing. It's like, nope, we're good. Yeah. Because I work at E3 as well. Same thing. Oh yeah. And same for like, as I it's like a recurring topic on my stream as well. Guys,
really?
Like gender, age, like we are very. We're getting better at it because we have so much exception now. Yeah. Like YouTube, Twitch, and all kinds of stuff. Like Ninja and like David, what's his name? Dobert or whatever.
Yeah, David Dobrik.
He's like what, 22?
Yeah, he's very young for how successful he is.
Oh yeah. And I bet he's making bank.
Oh, he's he's set for life easily.
It's ridiculous. Oh, wait. Speaking of set for life and young, was that one kid that reviewed toys?
Oh my god, yes. Wait, what was his name? He like really made bank though. Like,
he has like millions of followers and he's making millions per year.
That's insane.
Per year.
That's insane. Some people, it's just right person in the right place, right time.
Ryan's toy reviews. That's right.
There it is. Yeah. I see DJ.
I bet he made more money in his short lifespan than I have all my life combined, all my years combined.
He probably made more money than I will ever make, up until my late years.
Yeah. Yep. So I'm like, cool. What am I doing with my life? Yeah.
Should have been reviewing toys at age 7, apparently.
I know. It's time to go back in time and like, haha, guys, let's talk about toys. And I mean, I'm in quarantine right now. I have like only 2 or 3 existential crises so far. So
That's
good.
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad.
Have you cut your own hair yet? That's like a big sign of like an existential crisis.
I'm lucky. My hair, if it grows out, is still fine. Like I don't have to deal with the whole problem. My iPhone keep thinking I'm talking to it. I don't know why.
It wants to be included.
I know. It's getting bored. Like it's getting quarantined. But yeah, no. Like so far, so good. Yeah. I haven't cut my hair yet. Because like you see me with long hair before.
Yeah. It looks good.
So I'm lucky. Like I did cut my hair like right before all this craziness. I cut it early February.
Oh, that was good timing then.
So this can go. This can last me maybe like a whole year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I'm fine. Like I'm sure like even my hair grow out, it still look pretty decent. Like this hair right now, like this little wave and curve.
Yeah.
I do nothing. I wake up like this.
That's awesome. That means you're good. Some people are going through it right now. Some people are getting the scissors cutting straight across bangs, like
and then they
crazy.
regret it.
Oh yeah, instant regret.
Or they try to dye their hair and then it's like,
oh my god, that's the hardest one to watch because you can like really like your hair can become like top ramen texture if you do it wrong. It's really bad.
go back to like 90s, what's his name? Justin Timberlake style.
Yes, yeah. The ramen noodle hair.
Yeah, and then all jeans, jackets, suits, everything.
Bring the jeans back.
Yeah, dude. Speaking of Justin Timberlake, LA recently we have a Britney Spears like experience thing.
Really?
Like a little pop-up shop.
Yeah. What? That's so
it's
random.
so strange. Yeah, it's
Has she
strange.
put out anything recently?
I don't know. I mean, it's weird. My old neighbor worked with her recently too, or more like her boyfriend.
Okay.
So it's just like a few degree. I mean, I'm in LA, so everyone is like few degree of separation.
Yes. Yeah.
So
totally. In this industry,
weird,
especially.
Yeah. I mean, it's weird because a lot of streamers are also in LA, but it's one of those things that like you don't need to be in LA.
No, you definitely don't.
What you do.
Because a lot of streamers don't do face-to-face collaborations. They'll just hop on a call and like we're doing. So it's not like you really need to be in LA.
Yeah. But I mean, with all this quarantine going on, I made a post recently. I was saying that some of you have never, like work from home, and it shows.
And it shows. Yeah.
It shows. Yeah.
Totally. I know. It's like I can't believe some of the people who literally can't stand being alone by themselves. Like I'm pretty independent, and I always have been. I feel like I can be alone. I can be alone reading a book, drawing, whatever it is. I can entertain myself pretty easily. But some people, like I've heard stories, my friends have roommates and they're like, oh yeah, my roommate's going crazy. They feel like they need to like go out and socialize and like they just cannot stand another second like in the home basically. So
I'm kind of like that now because I was thinking the other day and I was like, no, I don't want to die, but like I can work at a grocery shop and I'll be called heroes as well. So I'm like,
and you'd be getting some sort of socialization.
Yeah. Like sometimes I actually go out to get food just to be like, oh yeah, here's your change. Or like, thank you. Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
human interaction.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's definitely hard. I mean, I think like at first it was like easier, obviously, because it's like we didn't know how long it was gonna go for, but now it's getting to a point where I think it's starting to get to everyone. It's like I miss my family. I live very close to my family too, and so visiting them was something I did like every weekend, and now I can't. Like we can't risk it. Like it's just dangerous.
Sam, my mom asked me if I want to go back to stay with her. I was like, nah, I don't want to get her sick because again, it's possible I got it already and I got rid of it. Knowing my immune system, I might have already got it 5 times and still like, cool.
You're fine.
It's just another Thursday. Cool.
Yeah. That's the hard thing is like not seeing family for me, just because it's like you said, I don't want to risk like infecting them if I am carrying.
Yeah, especially you're older and I'm younger, so I'm like, if it apparently affects the older generations, or older people more.
Yeah,
so,
definitely does.
But okay, I know because I mean that's what I love about this. We just talk about all kind of stuff and kind of sidetrack.
For sure.
But streaming, like I know you said you used to do art. You do Tumblr's not a thing anymore, of course.
Not really, no.
Not really. Like, do you still post on it?
No, I deleted. I jumped ship at like the perfect time, right before it got sold to Yahoo.
What kind of arts do you do?
Hell out of there. I do. My art's pretty anime inspired. I would say I do a lot of D&D art because I'm in a few D&D sessions. Oh, digital illustration. Yeah.
So like drawing stuff. Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, you said you were a graphic designer, so.
Yeah, I did some like art editing at that job, but that's not like my primary. Like at home, I love just like doodling, basically.
I mean, of course, like back then, but yeah, now.
Yeah.
Do you make your own emotes then?
I do, yeah. I make my own emotes, which is really fun. It's really hard. Making emotes is super challenging.
See, I haven't done it yet. Yeah. But the other day, my friend said, I was like, I can do this. I have a tablet, but like, I bet it's so much harder than it really is.
So it's not even just hard, like just because you're drawing on a tablet or anything like that. It's so hard to make things translate at that small of a scale.
Yeah.
Like I used to have like an old emote that was like drinking out of a cup and it was like sipping through a straw. And one of my friends was like, it looks like your character is putting a gun in her mouth. I was like, that's not what I wanted at all. Like, I was trying, like, she's drinking out of a straw. So I had to, like, edit it to make it read better.
So I'm looking at chat right now. You do have a emote with a bear holding a gun.
That's this bear.
Oh, Likaluma.
Yeah. It's really Kuma, but we call him Chadson on my stream. It's like a stream thing. We came up with the name for him, but he's like always on my mic. And then I have Gudetama as well on my
Lazy egg. Yeah.
I love Gudetama. So cute.
Did you always like anime, like even in high school?
Yes, I was a huge fucking nerd in high school.
Was it not cool to be a nerd?
No, it was not. I hid the fact that I had like every edition of Sailor Moon manga at home. Like I kept my love for like anime and manga huge, and games too. Because even back then, it was like back then it wasn't like, oh, you're a girl that likes games, that's cool. It was like, oh, you're a girl that likes games, that's weird. Like
it was so not cool. Yeah.
No, it wasn't. And like, so I just like it was like I led two different lives. I was like at school, like I was just like, oh yeah, I'm into like The Office. I love that show. Like I do love The Office. But then I would go home and I would binge read like Sailor Moon and like play video games and like, yeah.
What's that one anime that girl that does that? The orange Kigurumi, or like the orange.
Does this start with a T? I don't know the name of that one. That was really cute though. I know what you're talking about.
Because I made a connection because Mac Trini loved like Lazy Egg. But also we did a cosplay and she loved that show as well. But what is the name of that show?
Himoto Umaru-chan.
Yep. Yeah. Umaru-chan. Yeah. Have you seen that show before?
No, I've seen all the GIFs on Twitter though. It's so cute.
So every time you saw her in those GIFs, like she's always like being like a troll, like hey, you know, kind of like a gremlin. But in her other life, she's in school. She's like a perfect student, very pretty, like school presidents, very like cordial, like really nice and kind of stuff. You should watch. I haven't seen the show, but I watched maybe like clips from it. But at least I think I watched one episode maybe. That's the idea. Like she's like at school, very proper. Everyone's like, oh, she's a good kid, and you know she loved this. When she go home, she's just like read manga, drink soda from like a bottle. Like straight up.
Basically me.
Yep. So I'm like, yep, that is just BreeBunn right there. Yeah.
Yep, pretty much. Gremlin, goblin. Yeah, I have a goblin emote, as you could see in chat there. That's one of my favorite. It's like the duality of.
That's awesome. Yeah. So with the transition, I feel like how long do you think you're gonna do? Is it gonna be a next jump, a next transition, or like you're like, Twitch gonna be good. I'm gonna stream for at least a good while. Yeah, not like the rest of my life, but at least like
right. I think realistically looking at it, I want to write it out as long as I can, obviously, and I would love to. You know, I have a management company, and we're looking into potentially like getting into like hosting and stuff like that. I would love to like go out and like host things and like almost do like more of like that kind of content would be really cool to branch into. But as of right now, yeah, I'm very content with where I'm going and like the direction I'm going as well. And I love streaming so much. It's like I said before, I get very bored very easily of like the job I have, and streaming's literally the only job I've ever had where I don't feel like just bored with it, because there's so much you can do. There's like,
and they keep on changing
things. Yeah, totally. So, and I love video games. I'm so passionate about video games that that'll always be part of my life. I know it will be. So streaming really works for me. So
that's great. Like, yeah, I'm still trying to find my next thing. Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm great. Well, because I can't do photography right now.
Well, so, yeah, that's hard. Like,
yeah, like even if I want to do it, like I'm not sure models want to. That's the thing. Right. I mean, I am staying at least 6 feet. My lens cannot get that close anyway.
That's true. You just don't touch the person and like don't get close. Yeah, that's very true.
Now might actually be the best time for people to practice photography. Don't touch the model. Stay away from her and get a good shot and communicate really well from far distance.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a good social distancing exercise.
It is. So that's okay, guys. So get on it.
Yes.
Actually, how do we meet? I'm thinking about it.
I think so my first recollection of when we first met was at the Blizzard Masquerade party. I think it was E3 2 years ago. Jimmy Wong was there. There was like a jazz band playing. There were like masquerade masks that they like handed out at the door. It was like invite only.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
remember that.
I met
Yeah,
you super briefly at that, like very briefly. But that was
that's
like
not
my first memory of
that
meeting
sounds
you.
like such a Martin thing because I will show up, meet, and then gone,
Yeah,
and then
you're
even
with
like
Jess as well, I think. So
I won't be surprised.
yeah.
Yeah. Like I do the thing where I show up here, say hi,
Yes.
and then bye. I'm just like gone. Like
Yeah.
every
That
time
was
at
actually
conventions.
the first night I met Jimmy as well. And then Jimmy and I went on to
Oh.
become like best friends. So yeah. So that was really cool.
We were talking about this the other day too. I was like, because he was on my show as well,
Yeah.
and we were saying like, growing up being Asian is so not cool. Just like being a nerd, and he's both.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's super uncool. Like now, at least being a nerd is kind of cool. Being Asian is not cool yet, but it's not uncool anymore. I mean, it could be depend on coronavirus or how you see it, but
Yeah. That hasn't helped. I'm sure there's a lot of xenophobia coming out of that. That's
yeah,
fun.
I haven't got stabbed yet, so I like cool.
That's
I haven't
good.
got killed. Yeah,
God.
like I'm
Yeah.
pretty confident coronavirus is not gonna kill me,
Yeah.
but I won't be surprised someone try to
Well,
stab me. Like,
racist
ooh,
people be
yeah,
crazy.
racism could kill
Yeah.
me. So
Oh my God. It's so
like I'm
messed
still
up.
just hand sanitizing this whole time. It's like, yep.
Yeah. I
You have one
literally
right there
have
too.
sanitizer.
It's like, I got one. Like I got all mine from events. I have like one from Xbox.
Yeah, this is a Streamlabs one.
Yep, I have a Streamlab ones here somewhere too. I have and I have one from Elgato. So
Nice.
yeah, like I am safe.
Yeah, that's
That's
important.
good. Are you working on any new projects? Any new things?
Currently, not really. I'm trying to think. Oh, I have a D&D show coming out pretty soon, actually. So that's gonna be fun. A streamed D&D show.
Okay, how's that like?
So, it's basically it's gonna be on my friend's channel. He's DMing it, and it's like me and a bunch of other streamer friends, and it's gonna be really cool. I play like a boy character, which is really fun. It's my like first boy character I've ever played in D&D.
Uh-huh.
So I have to do like a lower voice and everything, which will be funny. But yeah, it'll be really cool. I'm super excited for that.
Is there? Do you know the name yet?
Oh,
Are you able
I
to
don't
say the
know
name?
if yeah, I don't know if the campaign has like an official title yet, but it's gonna be on my friend Joe's channel.
Are you doing it like every week, every other week? Or?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be like every Sunday. So, and it's gonna be we're gonna try to do it like very long run, potentially like years. So
Wow.
that'd be really cool.
See, that's why I haven't done D&D yet. Because my housemate, they do D&D.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be that guy who's like, yeah, because like again, before the times, I was supposed to be traveling almost every other week.
Right.
So I can be like, yeah, I can be like, oh yeah, Martin's character is in a dungeon somewhere, and yeah, he's not dead, but he's not helping you guys. Good luck, guys.
Right. He's not here. He's MIA.
All the time. Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely hard if you have like a busy schedule to like lock. That's like the hardest thing about D&D is actually making a schedule where it aligns with everyone's schedule.
And you always get that one person who's very enthusiastic about D&D, but then some are not. That one person that's not. And then you're like, it's hard to balance the two, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
True.
So, and as you said before, like we don't really have a, how do I say it? Like people ask me too, like how do I get into cosplay photography or how do I get big on Twitch? We don't really have a formula.
No, I honestly think so much of it is actually luck. Like you can work your ass off and actually, unfortunately, like get nowhere that you're trying to go in this industry. It's like one of the weirdest things. I think nepotism is a huge thing too. Like if you are friends with people who are already established, like it kind of flows into you as you like work with them publicly and stuff like that. Like, I mean,
like what, like play games and stream at the same time, I'm guessing?
Yeah, if you're like gaming with other people, also established streamers or like collaborating.
That's a good point because I see like
it's
groupies.
A huge thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see like people like just kind of like especially
that's weird. That's weird. But what I'm saying is basically like if you friends with people and they're like an established streamer or something like that, you're way more likely to strike gold, like to get lucky and like become an established YouTuber, streamer, whatever. Just because it's like word of mouth travels, you know, and like.
Or you could be like Ninja who get to play with Drake, and then like next thing you know, it's like, hello.
Yeah, but how did he play with Drake? It's because word of mouth. People retweet him. He has other famous. You know what I mean? It's all like that kind of stuff. It feeds off of each other. It's networking hugely, I feel like too.
Oh yeah, like I talked to people about this before. Like, yes, a lot of stuff that we do is on stream, but like, then why do you go to events? Like, well, no, we make a lot of connections and work there.
Totally. Oh my god. And networking is not an easy skill that you can like teach someone. I feel like honestly networking is kind of like you have to have like a lot of like comfort in social situations. Like you have to be comfortable in social situations and like definitely like just
especially for introverts. It's tricky. Yeah.
Yes. I get exhausted after conventions.
I'm great. Like I'm an extreme extrovert, so like at conventions that's what I do. I network. Like
you like
so
thrive.
Here's the thing. So that's where my opposite, right? Like I am really horrible at video games. You know, because I didn't grow up with it. You know, my parents didn't really encourage it, and I understand.
Right.
You know, and I'm just never really in. I mean, I like it. You know, it's ironic too because I play League of Legends rank to relax.
Yeah.
People get really mad when I do that. I was like, yeah, I know. I mean, I don't mind. Losing is not a problem for me. If I lose, it's okay. But people get really mad when they lose. Like, well, you should have known when you joined the game. This is a possibility. But yeah, no, I get to network a lot at conventions, at events. And I think, as I always say, is that you have to be ready when the opportunity hits you. So you still have to work hard for it. But you still have to be like really... work really hard when it does come along, when you get the luck, you know.
Yes, you have the right work ethic to carry it once it does hit you, right? Like you have to have the consistency and everything.
How did you make that? When did you ever feel like, oh, I made it? Or do you still not like made it? Feel like
I don't know. I feel so weird sometimes about having following online. I guess like I still don't really feel like I've made it necessarily, which maybe is kind of like a privileged thing to like feel about myself, or like I just have a hard time thinking like I look at my numbers or whatever and being like, yeah, like I'm famous. It's such a weird thing to like try to embrace, I feel like. But I mean, when I actually like do think about statistic wise, and I'm like, okay, like across all my social media platforms, I have like, you know, over 300,000 people following me. Like that's insane. That's insane. And I can say that as a fact, right? Like, but my brain has a hard time processing. Like I can't imagine 300,000, right? And so
imagine it all like standing like on a field.
I start to freak out. I'm like, no, that's like that makes me. Oh my god, I have too many eyes on me.
And then like imagine like you're on stage and there's 300,000 people and you just go you have a mic in front of you, like, you know, it go off.
I'm saying the dumb stuff.
Like, hello.
Yeah. Oh my
god. I'm Bree, but
the thing is like, if I was to like speak in front of that many people, I would die. Like it doesn't translate very well. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm still, you know, I don't know if I'll ever feel like I made it. I mean, I think the fact that I can do this as my main source of income is amazing. That in and of itself is like I hit a milestone for myself. But I don't even know if I mean, I guess like people like Ninja probably are, yeah, I've made it, but I don't even know though. Maybe we should ask. Always like.
I should ask Pookie next time. I wonder.
Yeah,
like,
you should ask. I'm curious about that too.
Yeah.
Because she's like her numbers, like she's literally 102,000 Twitch right now, like viewers. That's insane.
Yeah,
I would say that's amazing.
Live viewers. It's like I'm like. Yeah. It's hard too because I have to explain to people that's not in the scene as well before too. Like, what is it like to stream? You know, in general. Yeah. For older generation, I have to explain like, oh, streaming is kind of like PB, because like they're like how people make a living on stream. It's like it's kind of like PBS, you know, because for viewers like you and people donate to PBS, you know, sometimes you get like a little tote bag, all kind of like exactly, and that's the closest thing I can explain to. But right now at this point, we have like people like Pokey, Ninja, and all these other streamers who are making so much money than a station does.
Yeah, it's crazy amounts of money, I feel like it.
But I feel like with this whole quarantine situation, I wonder if it's harder for people to get into it, or is it easier? Because I feel like it's both, right? I talk to different streamers, and maybe I want to ask you too, is that some people feel like, because now there's more people staying at home, they're watching, you know, consuming entertainment, you got more viewers. But at the same time, you get more people who want to start streaming, then they kind of dilute that as well. So
right. Yeah, I could definitely see that being the case. How's it
for you?
Well, I've noticed definitely a rise in viewers, and I definitely think just because people are bored at home, they're looking for a source of entertainment. And so, hey, I'm happy to help entertain you. Hell yeah, that's literally my job. Like, so I'm happy to provide like an escape from all crappy stuff going on in the world right now. And like, you know, in my stream, we pretty much just like, it's always like a chill, wholesome time, or like we talk about like cursed things as well. And like,
oh,
it's just
speaking of
fun.
which, so
Yes.
guys, there's people that ask me and we have their comments on my Twitter. It's like, because we have a description. So I asked Bree to like, hey, what is the description that you want me to use? And you were like, curse streamer. That's wholesome.
Yeah, wholesome streamer. Yeah, I think that's probably the most apt description of me. Because
Why
I feel
cursed?
like, well, so literally in the span of like 20 minutes on my stream, we could be talking about mental health advocacy and like how important it is. And then literally 5 minutes later, I'm like, so what do you guys think Sonic's feet smell like? Like, it's just that range of emotion on my stream, like constantly. Like we're always, I'm an instigator. I love to bring up like conversation subjects that are like kind of like weird and like make people like get into arguments. So like one of my favorite ones to bring up is like, I'm trying to think, like, do you guys, when you're making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, do you put the peanut butter on one side and the jelly on one side, or do you put the peanut butter on one side and the jelly on top of it? Like stuff like that? People go crazy.
Of course you put it on 2 different sides.
I don't! And you would
Why?
be surprised.
Okay, you know what? Let's talk about this. Let's break this down. Okay. Now, when you're
This is
doing
what
peanut
I
butter
want.
and jelly, this is very important. This is the most important part of this stream. Okay, I understand. Okay, first of all, is there a preference between peanut butter first or jelly first?
Peanut butter first, always.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
That makes sense. And then maybe you put jelly on it. Maybe I get it, but still, it doesn't make sense because here's the thing: you're using a knife. Okay, you don't double dips. You don't go from
No.
peanut butter then to jam. But then once your jam touch the peanut butter, you're gonna get the jam again. Like
You
how?
know my
how
technique? My technique is this. So I put the 2 pieces of bread out. Okay, put the peanut butter. I wipe the bread off on the other piece, or wipe the knife off on the other piece of bread to clean the knife, and then I go to the jelly. I get enough jelly. I don't need a double dip. Okay, I get it right the first time. I get enough jelly. I spread it on top of peanut butter. Done.
Monster. Like, oh my god.
That's what I want. I want people to call me a monster because of trivial things like that. Because it's so fun to argue about stupid things like that. Like, it's so much fun.
Like, it's been too many months now. Like, I moved into this house for 6 months. So I can't kick my housemate out. But one of our housemates, he put milk before he put cereal.
Okay, that's fucked up. That's like some serial killer.
And I'm like, yeah, exactly. I'm like, I want to check his room. It's like, where's the dead body? Where is the dead body? Show me
You're
the
a
body right
sociopath,
now.
clearly.
Yeah. It's like, what? And he still does it.
That's not okay. That's
Like,
not okay.
yeah.
There's something wrong there.
Like, I am even okay with you putting cereal, milk, then the bowl. Like, you have cereal over your table. Like, I know it doesn't make any sense. The bowl last, like, whatever. You have a
just
mess.
never put milk first.
Exactly.
Ever.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I definitely.
Cereal,
That's one
milk,
I can get
bowl.
behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the other way, no. That's just. Oh.
Yeah. One of the other like controversial ones that I asked on Twitter, I asked people, so when you're done taking a shower, do you immediately grab a towel and start drying off? Or do you like squeegee the water off of you with your hands before grabbing a towel?
But I mean, okay, I get it if it's talking about hair, but that's how much water I have. I could just like a little bit, like, you know,
You
shake
just
a little.
shake like a dog?
Do a little shake. Yeah. It's just
I like that. That's a good answer.
like,
Yeah, people were very divided. Like the
really?
Yeah, a lot of people squeegee, hand squeegee.
I'm not a sponge though.
You'd be surprised how much water you could get off your body with your hands.
What? I'm gonna
then
try it
other
tonight.
people-
I mean, I
other
showered
people-
already,
yeah,
but I might just
it.
shower again just to give it a try.
Because I literally had other people do it, and then they were like, "This is life changing. Like I've never done this before, and this changed my life. My towel is so much more like less wet now." I was like, "You're welcome."
I mean, the worst I have done is that I'll be turn off the water, but now I'm just on my phone. Because now phones are like waterproof.
Oh, I'm scared to bring my phone into the.
Which
Is
phone
it
do you have?
okay? I have the 10X. Wait, what is? I don't. The,
10
the,
is X.
yeah,
10
I-
or 11?
The 10.
Okay, I think it's still
The
waterproof.
XL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 Pro
Yeah,
Max,
it's
whatever. Yeah.
supposed to be.
No.
So-
Yeah. It should be 2 meter or 1 meter. So
Okay.
I mean, I put my phone to the test every day, and I just take it to the shower. It's great.
Damn.
Yeah.
I used to work at Apple right around the
Me too.
time. Did you seriously?
Yeah.
I was at FRS at the Genius Bar.
Oh no, I don't tell people, but I work for corporate for it. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Cool.
I used to like I talked about this last night too, but I didn't say specific. But since you brought it up, but yeah, I used to work in Silicon Valley.
Oh my gosh, I worked in New York at the one of the Chelsea Market store.
Ah, okay. Yeah. I think I walked by that before.
And
yeah.
I was like a phone technician, basically.
So you know it in and out, supposedly at that time. Yeah.
Yeah. It's around that time too, like when I was working there, they just started getting water resistant phones. But like everyone I worked with was like, it's water resistant. Like it's not like don't plunge it in
not
water.
waterproof.
So I feel like I have that ingrained and I'm still just like, this does not belong in water. Like does not compute.
I was there too when the watch came out. So I actually still have the the original Apple Watch. Yeah. Because it's half off when I first got it. Because it's for us.
That's how I got my MacBook. I got the half off.
Got EPP. Yeah. No, like I guess half off. Yep, you know. So it's great too because sometimes if I do need something to fix, like I would drop some internal lingo and they're like, oh, he's one of us. Okay, we'll get it done. Yeah.
I love that. Anytime I have to go into Apple for tech help, I'm like, yeah, I know. Like,
yeah.
Or the best. I mean, you can usually figure out what's wrong with your phone too.
Yep.
If you've there. Like, that's the best.
Yeah. So the reason I said that because this watch is technically water resistant, not waterproof.
Yeah.
For phone wise, we also try not to, especially if people do dumb shit with it.
Oh yeah.
But now like this one's really good. I've tried it many times. I put it to the test, guys. Especially when I was with Teen Warranty, I tried more of it too. But I was like, let me try to just dunk it. Like people actually take cool photos and videos of it now too because they can. So I would not suggest try. I mean, you can, but I would not suggest salt water. So try maybe not doing the ocean.
Right. Yeah,
but
salt water probably corrodes differently than just water.
But you know, showering or like taking a bath, like I feel like it's gonna change like bath experience.
That's true. I do usually when I take a bath, I have my phone near me, but I like wipe off my hand with a towel because I'm like scared to get it wet. Like
I have people who are really brave, or brave is a strong word because I hate people using that word for dumb stuff. You're so brave. Like
so
I've seen people
use your phone in the shower.
Please, I'm a hero. I have seen people like bring I'm not seen like there. I'm not like, oh, what's up, you know? But I have, aware that there's people that bring like those shower like bath table and they will put like their laptop on it to watch movies. Jesus Christ, just a little bump and like there you go.
I would be the person that would like make it fall in. Like I couldn't trust myself to do something like that.
But do you do shower beer?
No, I've never done shower beer. I feel like that's life changing.
That is another life-changing thing.
Ice cold beer in a hot shower, right? That sounds amazing.
I'm gonna do it again tonight, and I'm gonna try the little squeegee sponge.
Squeegee it. Yeah.
So at not E3, CES this year, I saw another life-changing thing. It's again shower beer, but it's a shower beer holder.
What?
It come with speaker too.
What?
Yeah, a Bluetooth speaker. It's great.
That's awesome. That's like if you live in your shower. Like you can just live in your shower.
Yeah. And then you can sing, you can do whatever you want, like oh man.
The best.
No, it's great. Like what kind of beer do you like? Do you drink beer?
I do. I like Modelo.
Oh, okay.
Modelo light is usually
light beer.
Yeah. What about you?
I'm more of a dark beer kind of person.
I do like dark beer as well.
Both. It's either light or dark. Like, I don't like sour. I have some friends who love sour.
I don't like sour beer.
Yeah. I prefer, like, tomorrow, my guest, like, she loves sour. So I'm sure we'll talk about that because she's doing, like, sponsorship with beer company, too. I didn't know that was the thing. Yeah.
That's very cool.
Her whole stream was like, sponsored by this, like, distillery. You know, she's in Colorado. It's like, wow. Cool. Yeah, but no, man, I don't even need to take a shower. I'm so clean, but I want to just...
You have to do it, and then you have to let me know. Did you feel like you were more dry before you put the towel on? But you can't just like half-ass it. You can't just be like, ugh. You need to like.
So do I like? Is this squeeze or like? Do I like squeeze while pushing off? Like, okay. Oh, like when you do like windshield when you like scraping your car when you car washing.
Don't forget to get like behind and like in front.
Yeah.
Like, legs too. Your legs. If you have hairy legs, like it traps so much moisture.
Not at this very moment. I shave my legs for April Fools.
I need to shape my
But you don't have to go
legs.
outside. You'll be fine. And you have a boyfriend. You're good now. You know, you're
Exactly.
fine.
I'm just like so lazy.
No, I'm not sure you saw, but yeah, for April Fools, I was wearing a skirt, a mini skirt, and
You
then
looked
I
amazing. You did
oh
Ryuko
god,
from
yeah, Kill la
You
Kill.
looked amazing.
Oh god.
That's
Now
really in right now. Right
I'm
now,
gonna start.
is
I'm
like
gonna start an
guys
OnlyFans.
cosplaying as like female characters. It's very popular right now.
And here's the thing: like, I'm actually better at posing as a girl than as a guy, because I know
you are
female.
so familiar. Yeah.
I know exactly. Like, I have to teach all my models how to pose sometimes.
Yeah.
Like the new one. And yeah, so like I would know how to like go like, oh, how to do like a little pose, like you know, this kind of thing, like all kind of stuff. But then there's times that people ask me like, oh, can I get a photo? It's like, yeah, sure. And I forgot that I'm not in girl mode. I'm doing guy mode. So I'd be like, oh, more like, oh, I'd be happily posting like, I'd be like, no, doing this and like a little girl, like a bit this, and it's like, oh, guys, sorry, instantly. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. I have to speak even in a lower voice just to assert my manliness.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, but anyway, my legs is very, very shiny right now, so it's good. And I know how to Photoshop myself much better too.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, it's good. Like, so people's like, nice legs. Like, oh my god, that's my most engaged post on Twitter this whole year so far.
Amazing.
Well,
the year's not over yet.
I don't know. Yeah, so far that's what it's so far. You know, so maybe I need to ask like, hey, Sneaky, can we like double team?
Yes!
Like maybe.
Oh my god.
Hopefully this will do us.
Iconic.
Like, that's my most watched videos right now. Of my shoot with Sneaky. Yeah.
Sneaky's
which is
so
like,
good.
He is so good.
Oh my god. Like it looks amazing.
It's kind of annoying. He got nice legs too.
Yeah, he's really nice.
Yeah.
Legs.
So I need to hit him up when this is all over. It's like, hey Sneaky, can we do a dual cosplay? You know,
yes,
like, let's do some legs action.
Break the internet. Like,
yeah. Oh my god. One last thing, because I had not even last, but like I just remember this because I was talking earlier.
Yeah.
Do you have, because we we're talking about like how we have a following now, which is kind of strange.
Yeah.
But also amazing, but kind of strange as well.
Yes.
But also weird because like in high school, is again similar to me too. But high school, you're into anime, nerdy stuff, so not the most popular kids. Is Definitely it weird that now you're more popular? Do you have like people you don't know hitting up on you, say, "Hey, Bree," or they call you what, Brian?
Bree. I went by Bree in high school too.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it can be really weird. So I'm not really in contact with many people from high school. I've like stayed friends with maybe like 3 people in high school. But from those 3 people, I have heard like word of mouth of other people at high school talking about me now and like saying like they're like, she's the most famous person I know. And I'm like, that's so weird.
It's so weird because like they think you're like, because I mean, my numbers are not that huge either, but like it's weird when it comes to compared to high school friends because again,
they like you're famous. They're like you are famous.
They're in a different world, so it's different, you know. Yes. And they'll be like, "Oh my god, you have like even if you have like 20,000 followers, they'll be like, "Oh my god, she's like super famous," you know.
Yep, totally.
Which is kind of strange, you know. So yeah,
it's very strange. I always wonder about how people from high school like what they think of me because I was pretty quiet in high school too, and like. I was a late bloomer too. Like I definitely like got hit by puberty like hard. Like later on in life though, I was pretty like I would wear my hair back in ponytail every day. Was like flat chested. Like I wasn't like no one noticed me really. You know what I mean? So yeah, I always wonder. I'm like I wonder what people like from high school if they are like. Oh, cool! Like she went on to do cool things, or if they're like, oh, like I hated her. Like I don't. I'd be curious to like talk to people from high school, you know, just to like,
maybe you have a lot of boys that were crushing on you and like, oh my god,
it's possible. I had no idea. Like yeah, it's funny, but
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure one of this day. I mean, you're a girl, so maybe it'll be different. A lot of guys they'll wake up one day, but like, oh shit, that girl was hitting on me.
Oh yeah, my boyfriend is so oblivious. Like he's right there. I literally had to like spell it out to him that like I was interested in him. I like had to make all the moves basically, which is fine. But like
this is just great though. You need to spread that gospel because
I think girls should do it more often. To be honest,
like, yeah, because what you want. I cannot hit on people. Well, most of the time, so it's weird. Like if like even right now on dating sites or whatever, a dating app. I don't let people know I'm a photographer. It's just a totally different thing. And whenever I take picture of someone, they're dead to me romantically.
I used to, when I was on like dating apps as well, I didn't want people to know about my online life at all.
Right?
They'll just start treating you differently. They start talking to you differently. They start putting you on a pedestal, and it's really uncomfortable. And you don't want that in someone you're trying to date. You don't want someone to like put you above them, you know?
It's always strange too if they if they know and they do the research and then you meet them for the first time and they say things like, you should know this because we never talked about it.
I never told. That's weird. I think it's really like almost like creepy when people do that. Because I feel like if you know someone before you meet them or like you know about them, you should be transparent and be like, oh, I looked you up. You know, at least then it's like out there. But if you're just like keeping that to yourself, I find that to be like very creepy.
Yeah, it'd be so strange. But like you're talking to them, it's like, and they're like, yeah, I know everyone's great, you know, but how's your aunt? Is she getting better? It's like, what? So yeah, I saw that she's sick. I'm like, what? Oh, was it the elder aunt? So like, what?
Ooh, that's bad. That's very bad.
Yeah. So anyway, that's again, I will want to watch more of your stream sometimes, and even on Twitter, please do more of those curse posts.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So I have to decide like, bread or like peanut butter, jelly, one side to side, or like
I'll make you think about things you didn't know you needed to.
Like showering by scrubbing myself afterwards, so get water off. I
can't wait to hear the results, honestly. I think maybe it'll be life-changing for you. Who knows?
This might be kind of strange too, because I'm a guy. I wonder how much water does your balls hold?
Yeah, see, who knows?
That's something you can try, so maybe ask your boyfriend too to give it a try.
I will. I'll be like, hey, can you squeeze your balls? Let me know how much water comes off. Okay, cool.
Yeah, because I feel like it's a very like it looks like you absorb water a lot. It looks like.
Well, anything that has like crevice in any way, I feel like can hold water, right? Like, there's a lot of like things going on in that area.
It's one of those questions that like is strange to, and sometimes you don't even think about it. Like when a guy's swimming, does your dick float or does it not float? Oh, speaking of balls, have you heard that balls might have taste buds? Yes.
I made a post about that actually, like a big meme. I said something so cursed. It was something like SMH, like boys can taste like soy sauce on their balls. Why can't my coochie taste anything? Or like something like that. But it's like I had a friend who like actually tried. He read my post and then he like saw the other post about it, and all of a sudden he sent me a picture. I'm not gonna say who it is, obviously, but he sent me a picture of a bowl of soy sauce. And, like it splattered everywhere, and he's like, "Well, I fucking tried it and it didn't work. So thanks for nothing."
So he was salty, but not salty.
Yes, exactly.
But what does that have to do with soy sauce? Why can't you just like put salt on it, like rub on it?
That's a good point. Yeah, no, you could exfoliate with salt and also try to taste it down there.
And not get it everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it was a myth or like it's a placebo effect because you're like thinking about the taste of the thing. And then it's like
or you can double blind it, okay?
Okay, how? Yeah.
I know this conversation is
I love this conversation. It's perfect.
So we just have to have let's again this experiment. This is for science, guys. Let's have 10 guys. 5 of them are the conductor.
Control
5 of them.
Subject.
Yeah, 5 of them are the guys who like. So for the conductor, they can choose 2 things, 2 different ingredients, either sugar or salt.
Yes.
Okay, and they can decide to choose which one they want, and they don't know which one though. They're just gonna grab. They're both white powder, and dump it into one of the guys' pants.
Yes.
And see what they taste, because sweet and like salt is very different.
Very different.
And then report the results. They can decide like, what do you think that tastes like?
I think we need to get a lab together to conduct this experiment, basically.
It's like called Washington right now. It's like we're doing like coronavirus. No. Put that on hold.
No.
We got
hold
more
it.
important. Like hold that.
We
need to know right now. Yeah.
This is breaking news. Come on.
Oh God. This is. Oh, I want.
It makes you want to conduct like some experiments, right?
Like, what if it's like a totally different? You know how like some streams under the water can see different color spectrum?
Yeah.
What if you have complete different taste, but that flavor you can never taste before?
Yeah, that's possible, right? Because I know some people like. Have you heard of the thing where like if you eat cilantro, some people taste soap instead of cilantro?
I think I do that. I don't
Do you
like
not like
cilantro.
cilantro?
I
That
do
might
not
be
like
it.
it. Maybe
Yeah,
that's might be
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Your taste buds might be different. Your
So
taste
I can
buds on your
taste-
balls might be different too.
Yeah. Tasticle. Yeah. Oh my god.
Tasticle, yes.
Dude, we can have like a whole meal down there just to see if it tastes different.
Except nothing actually gets ingested. It's on the
Yeah.
plate being like stirred around by your
Look, like here's the thing. Like, I mean, it's a good feeling, right? Especially if you like the taste of spicy, but you don't want it spicy coming back out.
Oh no.
Then you got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except I don't know. That would probably burn. Bed down there.
Yeah, that's true. Taco Bell, we need some sauce right now.
Support it. No, I'm not gonna eat it. Don't ask.
It's like, what food do you want? Doesn't matter. I just want the sauce. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Give me a Crunchwrap Supreme. I don't care. Just whatever. Just give me the sauce. Oh wow. That's very different. I have never expected this conversation go this way.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you have me on your stream.
I mean, I'm excited for it. I'm just surprised. All right, I don't want to keep it for too long because I haven't eaten yet. No, I'm not eating with my balls, but I need to eat though. I actually digest food into my mouth and go
Thank you
inside.
For clarifying. That's very important after the last conversation.
But now I actually do want, because now I can do two. I can do like two birds in one stone.
Dude,
I can go.
Pour beer down in the shower.
Can you get? Oh shoot.
Well, you can get drunk if you.
I know what you're saying. Yes, I do know that part. No, you can say it. I don't mind about that. Like you can, because that's how some people do it too, because they can't drink anymore, and some people die from it because it doesn't stop them.
It's so dangerous.
It is. It's very dangerous. But yeah. Oh my god. Now I can do the whole tasting and shower and try like all the thing in one go.
All of the things. Yes.
Yeah.
It's a combined experiment.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, you can't do the taste, but please promise me, try shower beer sometime.
I will. I promise.
And report back. Yeah.
I definitely will.
All right. For everyone that's watching or listening, where can we find you?
All my social media handles, BreeBunn, except for Instagram, which is BunVerse. So Twitch.tv.
Hold on. Try one more time. I feel like you got cut off half a second when you say Bree. I don't know why. Just
no worries.
Discord doesn't like you. Try one more time.
That's fine. Discord, F you. So all my social media handles, BreeBunn, and then on Instagram, I'm BunBree, which is just verse because BreeBunn was not available. But yeah, me.
Gotcha. All right. But yeah, that's it for now. Thank you everyone for watching. Thanks everyone on stream also, giving us hints. Like there's a few things that we talk about are like, oh, I don't know the answer. And they're like, yeah, don't worry. We got you, and they've been spamming your emotes and everything. So
I know.
Thank you for All right, everyone. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And until next time, have a great night. Bye.